What's up, guys? I'm back on the Kingdom of Create server. You guys can join too if you just download the CurseForge mod pack. I'll explain how to do that in the description, but let's get started with the video. Alright, guys. So, honestly, right now, you look at my avatar, it's a ton of mixed stuff, random gold, iron, diamond. It's because it's really just from random stuff I've looted around. So, I think it's time I actually make a base and have a spot to settle down, put all my stuff away. Let's go look for that perfect place, I guess. I'm gonna go this way because if you look on the map, the other way is just a ton of barren wastelands. Alright, guys, I've done a bit of running, had a few run-ins with Aeternos, chunk loading and stuff. But I've come to this river. It's got pretty flat area right over here too. Nice for building like farms and stuff. So I think this is where I'm gonna settle down. I'm gonna get some materials and I'll see you guys momentarily. Alright, guys, so farmed up all the stuff. Now I'm thinking I build the house like off of the edge of this cliff, kinda. So then like it's kinda into the cliff. Alright, guys, looks like it's getting dark, so I'm gonna get to bed. And we'll get right back to building in the morning. Alright, guys, this is the frame of our house. I think I'm gonna make the walls out of cobblestone. So, we should get started on that. Alright, guys, so we got all the walls in, and we got the doors in. Now I think we'll just turn these holes here into glass, and let's start getting some create stuff in here. Alright, guys, I got the glass installed, and now I like the view, but I'm thinking we should check it out with some shaders. Let me get that done. Alright, guys, so this is the inside of our house with shaders and everything. One last thing I want to do is just get some connected glass here. But first, while I was getting sand, I noticed something up over the hill. And look at this, we've bunkered down right by a big village. Alright, guys, well, I think it's time we get to work on putting some create mod stuff in here. And that means that I'm probably gonna have to move all of this out of the way, so I can hide some stuff back here. Alright, guys, I moved everything over, added some light. Now we can actually get to create stuff. And the first thing I'm gonna be making is a mechanical press, which is gonna open up a lot more things for us to make around here. Alright guys, before I continue on with all this and the power back here, I am going to need to get some iron, so quick mining trip. Alright guys, we have gotten back to the base with 41 iron, and I think we can really get moving now. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna put a large water wheel right here, leave some water for it, and then we can connect this to a large cogwheel, small cogwheel, large cogwheel. We can encase that, get another small cog right there, and now it should be spinning quite a bit faster than it was originally. And then all we gotta do is take that rotation up to our press, and now we're powering our press. Now over here, let's say we want to press down an iron ingot. We can do that. Now we have an iron sheet. And with these iron sheets, we're gonna make a few more. And then with all of these iron sheets right here, we should be able to make a mechanical saw. And then we just need a hand crank, and we can go to any tree we want. Let's say this one. Shift. And then with this, we can just cut down the entire tree. This is going to be so much faster than what we were doing before. But there's one more thing we can do with sheets. Alright guys, now we have our mixer and press down. So now it's just time to hook up the mixer to some rotational power. Alright guys, and the last step of this is we are going to be putting a normal sized water wheel, or some would say small water wheel, back behind this right here. And then all we have to do is put a block right here, run some water back here, and we've sped the entire system up. And now, if we grab some iron nuggets and some andesite, we can drop this all in here, and we'll start getting some andesite alloy in there. This is way better because now we are spending half the materials and getting the same amount back. Alright, now we have the andesite alloy. I'm going to end out this video just by making some iron armor. And once we've done this, I think I'm going to call it a day. Bye. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to post again on this soon. This was episode 2 of Kingdom of Create. Bye.